What's up? It's me, Action Packed, and I have some crazy Black Ops 2 info to share with you today, as well as some theories and ideas of mine, and if they're wrong, there's still a good point that comes across through this video. I would assume by now most of you, if not all of you, have seen the Zombies Reveal trailer. At the very end, there's a weapon that they show. It's definitely a new weapon. It's a very big weapon. It has two handles on it that the character is holding it by. Now, obviously, that means, this is a heavy weapon. It's probably extremely powerful, and the sounds that come from the trailer make you think, oh, this is some sort of turbine. It's using wind. It's probably pressurizing it and expelling it at the zombies and probably causing them to just splatter everywhere. And that's exactly what I am thinking. Now I'm going to show you the clip that's at the end of the Zombies Reveal trailer, the one that has that weapon I've been talking about in it. And I'm just going to repeat the clip and put it in slow-mo so you can get a better look at it and just refresh your memory and explain a couple things to you. I'm sure most of you guys already know this, especially if you were really curious and you replayed that last part of the trailer a couple times just to get a better look at this weapon. But as you can see, it has blades in it. Now, what do blades do? Think to yourself of, say, a wind turbine on a plane. And what those plane engines or wind turbines do for a plane is it actually sucks in air at the front because of the way the blades are shaped, and then it pushes the air out the back. Now, I know this zombies weapon we're talking about isn't a plane, but think about the turbine on the plane and relate it to this. It will give you a good mental picture of what I'm talking about. So with that in mind, looking back at this weapon again, it has the blades on it right now. Look at the way they're shaped and the way it's spinning. It is definitely sucking in air, and you can also look a little bit above that and we have a pressure gauge and it builds up as it sucks in air. And what's extremely interesting, if you look back in the Zombies Reveal trailer at clips that are around the actual weapon at the very end, you can actually see that there's like steam in the air or what looks like air being sucked in if you look at it close enough. Here's where my idea and theory comes into play. Now, if you remember briefly in the beginning of the video, I mentioned basically what my idea theory is. Now, it is basically where these blades are sucking in the air, and as it's sucking in the air, the pressure gauge is going up. What does that mean? It's sucking in the air and it's compressing it. It's compressing it within this big, heavy gun. Like I said, this is a big gun. It's a big piece of machinery. It's really powerful. And if as big as it is, it can definitely have enough space to be able to compress a ton of air within it. So with all of that compressed air in this weapon, what do you do next? You expel it in one direction. You release that air, all of that compressed air in one direction. And just keep thinking about it. This weapon, as big as it is, compared to the Thunder Gun from Black Ops, it is so much bigger than that weapon. You can tell by the way this lady in the game is holding it. This thing is huge. She's hip firing it. And when someone's hip firing a weapon that huge, it is definitely a heavy weapon. It is definitely powerful, and that's what I'm trying to get across here. This thing is like the Thunder Gun times like a billion. I mean, I'm exaggerating a bit. Okay, maybe it's like times 10. But just think about, like in Black Ops, how far that thing would actually shoot. It'd probably go maybe like, I don't know, 20 to 50 feet. I'm not really sure how you would tell distance within a game, but it would go like that far, and if the zombies were on the outer rim of that wind, they would just get knocked over, and then they would just, do like a little combat roll and come towards you. It's like, what the heck, man? I shot them. I was pointing it in that direction, and they're not dead. With as huge as it is, you can expect that zombie to be just completely gone. I mean, like I said, referring back to that noise you heard in the trailer, that splash noise of that flesh just being like splattered everywhere, oh my gosh. This isn't blowing the zombies away. This is literally like obliterating them like just into pieces with air. It's ridiculously awesome. So there you go, guys. That's my theory. It's quite simple, actually, but I mean, just think about it. All it is it's a gun that compresses air within it and pushes it out. It gathers up a bunch of it, and it kind of like charges up, if you will. It will like charge up for like 5 seconds, just pulling in all of that air, and once it gets to a certain point, or maybe you can release it at different points. That'd be pretty interesting. That'd be pretty interesting if you could only wait like 1 second and just shoot out a burst of air. Or maybe you can wait like, say, all 5 seconds, gather up all of that air, and just push it all out and destroy like every zombie in sight. Oh man, that would be sweet. That's it for my theories and ideas. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Tell me why. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about this. I did a lot of research and I want to see if it paid off. Thank you guys for watching. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.